This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the, do we have the agenda for tonight?
Nope. Do you want me to go print it?
No, do you have?
Sorry.
No.
I have my minutes,
Nope.
but I didn't print, this is last week's agenda. I
Yeah,
didn't print
it's all the same.
Yeah, it's largely the same, right?
Okay.
I just confirmed.
Okay.
I just confirmed the date
Sorry,
because
yeah.
I can't think. So
May 3rd.
Welcome to the May 3rd Board of Public Works meeting. If I could get a motion to open this evening's meeting.
So moved.
I second.
All right. Do a little roll call vote on the opening.
All right. And so we have Thomas Malsbury
Yes.
and Dave Fagnan.
Yes.
Steve Levin.
Yes.
All right, meeting is open. Item number 1 is always public speak. We have nobody wishing to speak this evening. Item number 2, we are not expecting the mayor to join us this evening. All right, so then the meat of today's meeting, I will make a motion to approve the April 12th, 2023 meeting minutes as they were prepared and received.
I second that.
All right.
All right. And we do another roll.
Yep,
so
we might as
Thomas
well.
Malsbury.
Yep.
David Fagnan.
Yes.
Steve Levin.
Yes.
All right, and then our last item on the agenda is our director's report.
Okay.
So a little catch up since our last April meeting.
Yeah, I really just have construction schedule updates for you guys that I wish were coming together a little more like the contractors are telling us, but everything's pretty fluid. So forgive me if I tell you we're doing something and it changes, but they're doing the best they can to keep us updated. It's just the weather's been helping and keeping the dust down on stuff, but all this rain is certainly affecting schedules. So Union Street, Eversource, their work's ongoing. Their crew got pulled away yesterday to respond to a gas leak in Northampton. And Ludlow had planned on starting the water main work on April 24th, but there was an item in the contract that required them to perform soil testing in multiple spots along Union Street to determine the presence of any contaminated soils that would need to be handled and managed properly should they be excavated and found to be contaminated. So they're currently waiting for test results on the soils to come back to begin, so that they can schedule the water main installation accordingly, depending on what the soil testing reveals. So we are cautiously optimistic that Eversource and Ludlow will be working out there next week, beginning of Monday, Tuesday. So it is slowly coming together. Cherry Street, construction is progressing very well. Water and sewer utilities are 100% complete. Palmer Paving is scheduled to install a binder course for pavement on Tuesday, May 9th. So that's just a week from yesterday. So that'll be quite a difference out there. It looked like they were getting quite a bit of the final grading done this afternoon, and the far end of the street is starting to look pretty good. So it'll be nice to see some asphalt on it next week.
Any issues with the residents there on Cherry Street? Anything coming?
There's been plenty.
Yeah. Is it still going on?
We've been working with the contractor to resolve them as they come up. It's not on the agenda, so we shouldn't get too far into it. But there has been some problems, but nothing that's not getting resolved. So, Holyoke Street. As you know, part of the Holyoke Street project, the Chapter 90 project we're working on, included reclaiming, grading work on Womelco and paving on Trueheart. All that work, reclaiming, grading, paving, Womelco and Trueheart. I was supposed to have a 2-week look ahead from the contractor this afternoon, but I haven't received it as the start of this meeting. So I can kind of give you a rough idea of what they've told me they're planning. They had told us they weren't going to be on Holyoke Street till June 8th. That changed yesterday, and they said they want to start doing some saw cutting and catch basin installation work. Saw cutting starting Friday, catch basin installation Monday and Tuesday.
A little different.
Yeah, so, yes, exactly. So I was surprised to see they dropped some structures off.
Yeah, they were out in front of this work society.
Yeah, they put a couple there, and they had set some on a residence lawn at 34 Holyoke Street, and I had to have them move those over to the side of Spring Street because they damaged some property. They put some flower beds, and they shouldn't have been put where they were put. So we had to move them, and they're promising me that they're going to have those installed between Monday and Tuesday next week. 'Cause I didn't want them sitting out there for 5 weeks waiting for. We set them up with a staging area at Maple Street School. We would have preferred them to be stockpiled there, especially if it's going to be 5 weeks before they're out there. But they're telling me they're going to be out there Monday, Tuesday. So.
But they do have a staging area now? Or-
Yep, at Maple Street, they have plenty of room to store stuff there. They just wanted these closer to where they're putting them in, so they don't have to move them again. I mean, I get it, but
Right.
I don't want to inconvenience residents if we can avoid it. And there's plenty of room for them at Maple Street. It's not that far away from the construction, and it's nobody's using the school parking lot, so it just works. So, that's basically where Hoyle Street's at. And I'm sure you saw on your way in, the sidewalk replacement and rail trail crossing improvement work is moving right along out here on Payson Avenue. We've been told that will be substantially complete by Memorial Day. So they're moving right along. It's been great to work with this contractor, and they're impressed
They
with how
pulled
they're.
an awful lot of stuff up.
Yeah, much wider sidewalk. Yeah, lots out.
Goodness.
But much wider. I mean, but they already got the granite curbing reset on the
Yeah.
far side of Payson here. They're really moving right along. So I would expect by our next meeting I'll have a tentative date for paving to start out here. So if it's not already done by then, but that's basically it. They're doing the walk bike to school thing tomorrow for the middle school and high school kids. So helped coordinate some of that this afternoon with Jeff. It's going to kind of throw a wrench into it with all the construction happening out here, but we should be able to get them gathered and on their way without too much trouble. Yeah, that's
Good report?
yeah, pretty much all I have for you guys.
Construction season is officially open?
Yeah. We've been joking that we're going to hope to never have this much work going on in town at once ever again, but it is all good to have it happening. But it's every project has its little problems and things that are we need to get involved in helping with. I found a water service out here we had to change, another catch basin, some other just little their basin came, it's not the right size, they need to borrow one of ours. So it takes a lot of our staff time away from the maintenance stuff they'd be doing. But anything we can do to help move it along is
Very well.
Sounds good.
so far so good.
Any questions or discussion on any of the topics that we've touched this evening?
No.
Any public input on any of that items? Well, I thank you for your report and thank everyone for their time. And that said, I will make a motion to close this evening's meeting.
Second.
All right, Thomas Salisbury,
Yes.
David Fagnan,
Yes.
Steve Littman.
Yes.
Have a good evening.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.